I may be finished with the vinyl records, but I'm just getting started. I got this stack of CDs to go through. Did you know that Martha Stewart made a Halloween CD? Well, here it is. We're gonna play this. This is titled Martha Stewart Living Spooky Scary Sounds for Halloween. And it starts off with a heartbeat and a thunderclap. I was half expecting a Martha Stewart narrated intro. An owl. Bats. I think. And a witch. Maybe that's Martha Stewart. Growling dog and a cackling witch. Sounds like someone's sharpening a knife. Maybe I should sharpen mine. And it's not scary without a thunderstorm. She did include some recipes in here. That pulse is slower than mine. Growling dog. Witch thinks the dog's funny. See how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it fades away. So I don't really know what time it is. A lot of laughter on this CD. It's starting to repeat itself. Some of the same sounds come in and out. The knife sharpening, this certain witch howling. I bet we hear owls and bats again. And another thunderstorm. There's the heartbeat again. And there's the owl. And there's the bats. So basically she has a collection of sounds that she's kind of looping through here. We've heard that before. And he started laughing last time the clock went off, and the knives started happening last time when the clock went off. So I'm guessing it's about 3 or 4 minutes, and then it loops around again. So really this CD is much longer than it really needs to be. She could have just made this a 10-minute track or 5-minute track or however long the loop is, and just told you to set it on repeat. Instead we have a full-length CD that just repeats itself again and again and again. Which, you know, the sounds are pretty scary, but I feel a little gypped off because I didn't get much for my money here, although I probably spent $1 on it. Let's go to the next CD. Next up, Swamp of the Living Dead. Swamp of the Living Dead spooky sound effects. Listen and imagine yourself walking through a swamp of horrible creatures and sounds that will scare the wits out of you. Great for Halloween parties or to scare your friends. 1994 Lifetime Classics Incorporated, Nashville, Tennessee. Not much in the way of insert, it's just a piece of paper. Kind of a dry sounding swamp. Oh there, it's getting juicier now. Kind of like a swamp in a basement. Oh, I hate it when my shoes get wet and it soaks in there. So does she. Bubbling and gurgling. I'm gonna have to dry his feet off really good when he gets out of that swamp. You can get some nasty foot fungus that way. Dogs in the swamp? This almost sounds like the soundtrack to a video game where you're wandering through the swamp, avoiding the monsters and the owls and or maybe trying to kill the zombies. You hear me, Lifetime Classics Incorporated? Swamp of the Living Dead should be a video game. You know, you need to let shoes dry for more than a day. Leave them out in the sun after you've been wandering through a swamp. You don't want to wear them again the next day, I promise. Is that a chime in the swamp? They care what time it is in the swamp. This might be a good soundtrack for a haunted house on the Gulf Coast after a tropical storm. Somebody's making their own bubble bath. Let's see if anything else happens in here. There's the swamp dogs again. So that was Swamp of the Living Dead. There's even more coming up on part 3 of Spooky Sounds on ThriftyAV.